And you know, you don't have to have a psych degree to know that too much time online can leave you pretty depressed. Luckily, our Lindsay Granger says it doesn't have to. Here's how to stay on the sunny side of social media.
Most of us spend hours on our phone every single day, and experts say it can take a toll on our well-being.
We're starting to see now with more and more research coming out that it has a negative impact.
Licensed clinical psychologist Dr. Gina DeSimone says you don't have to fall victim to social overload. She has a few tips to help you take back control. Her first piece of advice: be selective with your responses.
Everybody pretty much has a smartphone. The idea that comes along with that is that you're accessible 24/7, which you shouldn't be.
So create boundaries without feeling guilty.
If you're looking at a post and feeling like you have to respond, like there's an obligation, like that's probably a good sign that you don't need to respond and just move on.
Dr. DeSimone says school kids should try to limit themselves to about 1 to 2 hours of screen time on the weekdays. And adults need to make sure their time spent online doesn't affect important things like the ability to do their jobs or spend time with family. Next, don't obsess over your virtual identity.
There becomes this weird, this is me in reality, this is me online, and it can get really confusing.
So, social media should not be a primary means of communication.
But we go interact with real people and not all these online people that you don't really know. People get caught up. These are my friends, but you've never met them, you've never seen them in real life, and why do you care what they think?
Use social platforms for brief updates and leave the really important life topics for those in-person conversations. And the final way to control your use of social media: forget FOMO.
FOMO, so for those that don't know, fear of missing out, it is running rampant.
Many of us mindlessly scroll through feeds and see others doing fun and interesting things. Then we compare our lives to theirs.
All of a sudden, we're not good enough.
And there's one thing we all need to hear.
And that's to not compare your day-to-day life with somebody else's highlight reel.
So get off the phone and back to real life by taking control of the time you spend online.